let me ask you something real. When was the last time you had a serious conversation about money in English? Not just, how much is this at a shop? I mean a real conversation about building wealth, about financial freedom, about investments, about how money actually works. You probably never did. And you know why? Because nobody taught you how. Not in school, not in your English classes. They taught you colors, animals. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. But they never taught you the language of money. And here's the painful truth. If you can't talk about money clearly in English, you probably can't think about money clearly in any language. Your vocabulary is your mindset. And if your money vocabulary is weak, your financial future is weak. Today, I'm going to teach you something powerful. Not just words, not just grammar. I'm going to teach you how to think about money in English like someone who actually has money, like someone who builds wealth, like someone who respects every dollar, every rupee, every peso they earn. This is not a boring vocabulary lesson. This is financial psychology in English. So if you want to change both your English and your bank account, stay with me. And if you find this valuable, subscribe to this channel right now. We don't waste your time here. We change your life. Let's begin. You want to know why you're still struggling with money? Listen carefully. It's because of the words you use every single day. Let me show you what I mean. How many times have you said these sentences? I can't afford it. I'm broke. I don't have money. It's too expensive. I have money problems. Every time you say these words, you're not just describing your situation. You're programming your brain to stay in that situation. You're speaking poverty into your life. Let me tell you about my friend Raj. Good guy, works hard, but every time we meet, he says the same thing. Bro, I'm broke. I'm always broke. I don't know why I never have money. And I told him, Raj, stop saying that. Stop calling yourself broke. You know what he said? But I am broke. I'm just telling the truth. No, Raj, you're not telling the truth. You're creating your truth with your words. Because here's what wealthy people understand. Language shapes reality. If you keep saying, I'm broke, your brain accepts it as permanent. It stops looking for solutions. It stops seeing opportunities. But if you change your language, you change your thinking. Instead of, I can't afford it, say, how can I afford it? Do you feel the difference? One sentence closes your mind. The other one opens it. Instead of, I'm broke, say, my cash flow is tight right now. It sounds professional. It sounds temporary. It sounds like someone who understands money, not someone who's a victim of money. Your vocabulary is not just about English. It's about your mindset. And if your mindset is broke, your life will stay broke. So right now, I want you to remove these phrases from your mouth forever. I'm broke, I can't afford it, I don't have money. Delete them, because successful people never use victim language about money.
Now, let me show you something interesting. Rich people and poor people speak about money completely differently. And I'm not talking about accent. I'm talking about the actual words they choose. Let me give you examples. Poor people say, it's too expensive. Rich people say, it's an investment. Do you see the difference? One word stops the conversation. The other word evaluates value. Poor people say, I'm spending money. Rich people say, I'm allocating resources. Again, different mindset. Spending sounds like losing. Allocating sounds like strategy. Poor people say, I need to save money. Rich people say, I need to build wealth. Saving is defensive. Building is offensive. One protects what you have, the other multiplies what you have. Let me break down more vocabulary for you. Expense versus investment. An expense is money going out that never comes back. Your Netflix subscription, your coffee every day, your new shoes, these are expenses. An investment is money going out that comes back multiplied. A course that increases your skills, a book that changes your mindset, equipment that helps you earn more. That's an investment. Cost versus value. Cost is the price tag. Value is what you gain.
A cheap product has low cost, but if it breaks in 1 month, it has no value. A quality product might have high cost, but if it lasts 10 years, it has incredible value. Rich people think about value. Poor people only see cost. Cheap versus affordable. Cheap means low quality, low price. Affordable means it fits your budget without sacrificing quality. When you say, "I want something cheap," you sound desperate. When you say, "I'm looking for something affordable," you sound smart. Now, here's your homework. This week, every time you're about to say a poor person's word, stop. Replace it with a rich person's word. You'll feel weird at first. That's good. That weirdness is your brain rewiring itself. Because here's the truth. You don't speak like rich people because you're rich. You become rich because you start speaking like rich people. The language comes first. The money follows. Now I'm going to teach you 7 money concepts in English that will completely change how you see the world. These are not just vocabulary words. These are mental tools. Master them in English, and you master money itself. Concept 1. Cash flow. Most people think money is about how much you earn. Wrong. Money is about cash flow. Cash flow means how money moves through your life. Money coming in versus money going out. You can earn $5,000 a month, but if you spend $6,000, your cash flow is negative. You're drowning. But if you earn $2,000 and spend only $1,500, your cash flow is positive. You're building. In conversation, use it like this. I need to improve my cash flow. My cash flow is tight this month. That business has strong cash flow. The word is cash flow. Remember it, understand it, respect it. Concept 2. Assets versus liabilities. This is probably the most important financial concept you'll ever learn. An asset is something that puts money in your pocket. A liability is something that takes money out of your pocket. Your car, if you're using it to earn money like Uber, it's an asset. If you're just driving it for fun while paying insurance, gas, maintenance, it's a liability. Your house, if you're renting it out, asset. If you're living in it while paying mortgage and bills, liability. Rich people buy assets. Poor people buy liabilities and think they're assets. That's the difference. Use it like this. I'm focused on building assets. That purchase would be a liability for me right now. I'm converting my liabilities into assets. Concept 3. Passive income. Passive income is the dream. It means money you earn without actively working. You make money while you sleep, while you travel, while you rest. Examples: rental income from property, dividend income from stocks, royalties from a book, revenue from an online course, affiliate commissions from a website. Active income is trading time for money. You stop working, you stop earning. Passive income is building a system that works without you. Say it with me. Passive income. The goal of financial freedom is to build enough passive income to cover your expenses. Then you're truly free. Use it. I'm building passive income streams. My goal is $2,000 per month in passive income. That's active income, not passive. Concept 4. Compound interest. Albert Einstein called this the 8th wonder of the world. Compound interest means you earn interest on your interest. Your money grows exponentially, not just linearly. Example, you invest $100 at 10% interest. After 1 year, you have $110. But the next year, you don't earn interest on just $100, you earn it on $110. So you get $11, not $10. Then $12.10. Then $13.31. It keeps growing faster and faster. This is why starting early is so powerful. Time and compound interest are your best friends. In conversation, I'm letting compound interest do the work. My investments are compounding. The power of compound interest is real. Concept 5. Opportunity cost. Every choice has a cost. Not just the money you spend, but the opportunity you lose by not choosing something else. That's opportunity cost. You spend $100 on new shoes. That $100 could have been invested.
In 10 years at 7% return, that $100 would be $197. So the real cost of those shoes is $197. That's opportunity cost. You spend 3 hours watching Netflix. You could have spent that time learning a skill that increases your income by $500 per month. The opportunity cost of that entertainment is thousands of dollars over time. Use it. What's the opportunity cost of that decision? I'm always thinking about opportunity cost. That has a high opportunity cost. Concept 6, leverage. Leverage means using other people's resources to multiply your results. Other people's money, other people's time, other people's skills. Banks use leverage. They take your deposit and lend it 10 times over. Businesses use leverage by hiring employees. Real estate investors use leverage by getting mortgages. Leverage can make you rich fast or break you fast. It's powerful but dangerous. Say, I'm looking for ways to create leverage. That's a leveraged investment. I'm using financial leverage strategically.
Concept 7. Net worth. Your net worth is the only number that truly matters. It's simple math. Everything you own minus everything you owe. Your house, car, savings, investments, everything. That's your assets. Your mortgage, car loan, credit card debt, student loans, that's your liabilities. Assets minus liabilities equals net worth. Your salary doesn't determine if you're rich. Your net worth does. You can earn $100,000 per year and have negative net worth if you're drowning in debt, or earn $40,000 and have $200,000 net worth if you invest wisely. Focus on growing your net worth, not your income. Income is what you earn. Net worth is what you keep. Use it. I'm building my net worth. What's your net worth goal? My net worth increased this year. These 7 concepts: cash flow, assets versus liabilities, passive income, compound interest, opportunity cost, leverage, and net worth. Learn them, use them, think in these terms, and your entire financial life will transform. Now let's practice actual conversations, because knowing the words is not enough. You need to speak them confidently. Scenario 1. A friend asks to borrow money. Don't say, "Sorry, I can't, I'm broke." Say this, "I'd love to help you, but my money is already allocated for this month's financial priorities. I'm working on my cash flow management." Do you hear the difference? One sounds weak and apologetic. The other sounds responsible and professional. Scenario 2. Someone asks why you're not buying something. Don't say, "It's too expensive, I can't afford it." Say this, "That's outside my current budget. I'm being strategic about where I allocate my resources. Right now, I'm focused on building assets." You're not poor, you're strategic. You're not cheap, you're smart. That's the language shift. Scenario 3. Talking about your job or income. Don't say, "I don't make enough money, I need more money." Say this, "I'm working on increasing my income streams. I'm looking at ways to create more value so I can negotiate better compensation." You're not complaining, you're planning. You're not begging, you're positioning. Scenario 4. Discussing future goals. Don't say, "I hope to be rich someday. I wish I had money." Say this, "I'm building my financial foundation now. My goal is to achieve financial independence in 10 years. I'm focused on creating passive income and growing my net worth." Hope and wish are weak words. Build, achieve, create, grow, those are power words. Practice these, say them out loud, even if you're alone, even if you feel silly, because the more you speak like someone who respects money, the more you become someone who attracts money. Your mouth is programming your future. Choose your words carefully. Let me tell you something most people don't understand. Rich people talk about money all the time. Poor people avoid the topic. Why? Because talking about money makes poor people uncomfortable. They feel shame. They feel inadequate. So they stay silent. And they stay broke. But wealthy people? They discuss investments at dinner. They talk about portfolio diversification at coffee.
They share strategies, opportunities, lessons. Money is not a secret topic, it's a normal topic. If you want to be successful, you need to start having money conversations in English. Comfortable, confident, clear money conversations. Here are some phrases to start with. Let's talk numbers. This opens financial discussions professionally. What are your financial goals? This shows you're serious about money. How are you building wealth? This is how rich people network. I'm working on my financial literacy. This shows you're improving. I'm being more intentional with my money. This shows discipline. And here's the most important thing. When someone asks you about money, don't lie, don't hide, don't feel shame. If you're struggling, say, I'm in a building phase right now. I'm learning, growing, and creating better systems. That's honest. That's respectable. That's the language of someone on their way up. Because here's the truth. Every rich person was once broke. Every successful person was once struggling. The difference is they never spoke like victims. They spoke like future winners. So start talking about money in English, with confidence, with clarity, with respect. The conversations you have today create the reality you live tomorrow.
So here's what we learned today. Your vocabulary is your destiny. The words you use about money shape your relationship with money. Remove broke language, add wealthy language. Stop saying, I can't afford it. Start saying, how can I afford it? Master these concepts: cash flow, assets, passive income, compound interest, opportunity cost, leverage, net worth. These aren't just English words, these are life-changing tools. Speak about money confidently, even before you have a lot of it, because language creates reality. The way you talk today determines what you attract tomorrow. Now here's your challenge. This week, use 3 new money vocabulary words in real conversations. Practice them, make them natural. Watch how differently people respond to you when you speak with financial intelligence. You deserve wealth. You deserve fluent English. You deserve both, and you can have both if you're willing to change your language first. So stop talking like you're broke. Start talking like you're building, because you are. If this video helped you, subscribe to this channel right now. We bring you real English learning that actually changes your life. Comment below and tell me, what's your biggest money challenge right now? I read every comment. Remember, change your words, change your mind, change your life. See you in the next one. Stay powerful.